Vai vai tuna tuna totenga ete havene. Vai vai tuna tuna totenga ete havene. Te parasukie pauri mama. Mama,
She's going to fish it.
Does it matter, Sid, whether this thing keeps running?
6 months ago, from New Zealand. Yeah, from Tasmania to Australia to New Zealand and then here. From Tasmania.
Originally from Tasmania?
No, originally from England.
Originally?
We've been living in Tasmania.
We got a 6 month
I've just put the notice in to get it changed to a life permit.
That's an application for license.
Yeah. So
I hear that
once that passed, I'll be here for good. So
And his mother's coming.
Mum's coming in November.
I heard your father passed away.
Yeah, he passed away just two weeks ago.
Sorry to hear that.
I was very upset 'cause, you know, I love my dad very much. It was his greatest dream to come here.
It was.
And Mum's. It's a
Before he
pity,
was born, they were wanting to come here and had their
Yeah.
ticket to come.
They were all booked up to come, then the Second War started, and the ship was cancelled. See, if they'd have come when they wanted to come, I would have been born.
Would have been born here.
Yeah. So I got here after all, eventually. Oh, you're going to see our famous pictures
Yes.
tonight. New ones at last.
Where do you pay for the admission?
Oh, just inside the door there.
You pay as you enter?
Well,
Can you buy tickets in advance?
oh no, you don't buy tickets, you just go and put your money in, that's it.
You don't have reserved seats.
Oh no, everybody gets a seat.
I want two lodges.
I want to load you, but you can.
I want to stretch out.
It's the same price too. No matter where you go in the hall. You don't have cheaper ones at zero. What part of the States did you sail from?
San Francisco.
You having a good trip round?
Yes, we've had a very good time so far.
That's good.
I have anyway. I hope all the other guys have.
Oh,
And
I'm
real,
sure they have.
real wonderful time. No tragedies yet. No serious
I don't
problems.
want any of them.
No,
Oh, they can stay well away.
nothing has happened to cause us too much discomfort. We've had no serious breakdowns with the engine, or we lost one sail. Temporarily, maybe we can patch it up.
Flew out there.
Yeah.
Our prettiest sail, too.
Fun?
The workhorse of all our sails, the one that does most work, and the biggest,
Spinnaker.
No, the Genoa.
Oh yes, I know.
The big heavy Genoa one.
Won't you be able to patch it up?
I think so. If you give me enough time, give us enough time to sit down in a football field, and that thing is it's what, large? About the size of the square here?
Oh,
At least the size of your square here.
that's that big jib-looking thing.
The
Yes,
big
starts-
difference.
yeah.
Jingle. Like a big, that's right in front of, right in the front.
Yes, and it goes clear,
Yeah, clear right around the other side.
way past the middle. What, about 2/3 of the way back, I guess.
Yeah, she's big.
She's big.
I was in the picture yesterday.
On the wall in the
Oh yes.
dining room.
Yeah. Yes.
I forgot to tell you, or maybe you heard that Jerry suggested running by with the sails up tomorrow.
Oh, I got a piece of that, but I didn't get it all in news. They're gonna hoist the
They're
main.
gonna
you
get up.
mean?
They're gonna get up as much canvas up on the sticks as the wind will take, and as much as they can have tomorrow, so we can
They
get
get
some
some
pictures of
pictures.
her.
Well, we'll find out in the morning about
Right,
the
at
time
9
and so
o'clock.
forth. But we have to be sure and be here for the post office. Do you have any letters to go out?
I don't have them written, but I'll have them.
Oh, by 7 or 7:30.
Why?
They're only open for an hour.
Is that all?
7 to 8. Isn't that right?
Well, if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
get them
right.
done, you can leave them here and somebody will.
You write them out there and bring them
worry
ashore.
about
You
it.
don't have
Yes.
to
Don't worry about the post office.
Open 7 to 8.
Yeah.
But he
That's what
says
I'm
he
saying.
says come about 7:30. He says 7's a little early for me.
Oh, they don't usually close up straight away on 8 o'clock, but that's the approximate time. They run later sometimes.
Just write your letters, they'll get posted.
Just write your letters, they'll get posted.
Okay.
And one of the biggest sources of revenue for the island is the sale of stamps.
And I think
They set-
Nagi told me that this was. Well, John told me that this was only concern on the island that doesn't lose money.
Well, there are going to be a lot of youngsters at the movies tonight.
You bet.
I also understand that Nagi and John are the only two guys in the island that are of anywhere within the
That's right.
this age bracket where you end up doing all of the work because everybody else is either too young and so
That's right, that's John.
or too
Yes,
old and
That's
stay
their
there.
story, huh?
Just find the two lazy slugs like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if they just say, Charles.
Yeah, you should have seen him today. Working hard.
Working hard.
Working our guts out. Oh.
Flat on the deck in the dry leaves sleeping.
Watching that
Oh.
yacht go
Watching the
by.
On the end of an act, sleeping.
We didn't get too many frames then today.
No,
huh?
we didn't.
No,
Oh, we got a few.
They need about 30 pairs of frames. You
Yeah.
didn't see one, did you, yet?
I haven't seen a crude one yet.
Gee, they're monsters. And the stem and the
Stern pool.
is up in the
That's
shed.
right.
yeah.
Did you
that's
see?
all, you know.
The
Big, aren't
Rata.
Mhm.
Rata one.
Did you see that? Well, you were up there, though, weren't you?
Up to where?
Up at the edge.
At the edge where the flying fox
Yeah.
lands. In the building there to the
I
left.
didn't look into the building.
They have the stem there. And the frame pieces were almost as large, the first ones that were brought in.
Oh, well, let's. I don't know how many down on the other side there. We'll have to take the longboats and go down and get them and bring them back to the harbour.
There'll be something like 2 inches thick and about 2.5 inches wide when they get things.
They're dressing down quite a bit, yeah.
And the stems would be like the other stems in the boat. You see.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna go out and come off yet.
And how are you enjoying your short stay on Pitcairn?
Fabulous.
I think
Everybody's so nice to us.
I think you just named the biggest problem though, the short stay.
Oh, the short stay.
Yeah. This is a place I'd like to come back It's been a lot of time sometimes.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's the other way.
I don't know, every place you go, this guy follows
He's
you.
a tourist. I don't know what. You just can't get rid of him.
He's always hanging on.
Yeah, I can't shake it.
Vernon Young, Warren Yee. Vernon Young, I saw the Scalawag and War yesterday.
I remember this guy, yeah.
Is who I'm staying with, but he and his wife went you and Sid to come up after the movie for tea if you're not already tied up.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Young. Very kind of you.
Pumpkin pie.
You had to say that.
I've been working on it.
I can tell you've been working on your stomach.
Filling it. I've been eating like a king up there. Oh,
These
Wait.
people really eat.
This morning,
Let me
I
tell
got
you,
up
they
and I was
eat.
talking to one of the little kids, and I heard one of the most depressing things that I've heard. He said, the people here only have one meal.
That's right.
It's all day.
That's all day. And,
Once a day, every day, all day.
and I had one meal yesterday, and I thought that was the only meal that she was referring to. And then she said that the meal started in the morning and ended when you went to sleep.
Yeah, something like that.
So after dinner tonight, a big dinner, Daryl goes in the other room and he starts filling up a bag with things to eat.
In the picture.
And he says we have to eat, and we might get hungry. So he's got a big knapsack on his shoulder full of fruit, and oranges, and things.
What's with the new shirt here? Well, you got a
Dennis.
tie? Or where's the
I forgot the
necktie?
tie.
Where'd it go?
I forgot the tie.
Talk about tourists.
I've got a rather important announcement to make. If you are holding sterling funds, the Bank of England notes you that. The Bank of England has called in one of the £5 notes that was issued about 1957. It's got a picture of Britannia on it. Now the latest one is a smaller note and it's got a picture of Her Majesty the Queen on it. That's the current one. Well, after tomorrow, the old one, the one with the picture of Britannia on it, won't be recognised as legal tender. So you should bring it into the office, if you've got any of them, all those ones you've got tucked away in your sock, under the bed. You better drag them out and blow them off away and get them into bed quickly tomorrow. Otherwise, you won't be able to use them as legal tender anywhere. Do you understand what I mean? Which one it is? Good. Any questions? No questions about that one. Quite important. You could be holding 10 of them and then you'd be in the cart with £50. I'll say again, I'll just describe them again. One is a big note with a picture of Britannia on it, and it hasn't got the Queen's picture on it at all. That's the one that is going off tomorrow. It's finished with tomorrow. but the other one has got the Queen's picture on it, and that's the good one. You can still have 10,000 of those, as you probably have. Now, the other important thing regarding cash is the changeover to decimal currency. This tender becomes legal on the 10th of July, but we ask you to be, and we'll let you know later the exact time, we are going to change your money for you, your New Zealand money only, on Wednesday the 5th. So we'll have to get everybody in the square at some time on Wednesday the 5th to change your New Zealand coin and your New Zealand notes. Any questions about that?
What about money we're holding for people's stamps for the lockdown?
Well, you'll have to change that too. You'll have to change all...
Well, a lot of
all
money's come in since we listed what we
not
require.
checks, Vi.
Not checks,
No.
no.
Only, well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I see.
We'll be able to change it, I think. Anyone else got any queries about that? Well, we'll let you know later. I'll put a notice on the board just what times we'd like you to appear with your sacks full of New Zealand money. The other notice I've got is to the boys of the school. Are you coming out tomorrow? Purvis is coming out tomorrow morning, so you better have your wood and your tools first thing. All right. Thank you, Purvis. Any questions?
Covering 50 years of cartooning in Australia. A glimpse of the changing style and humour as expressed by some of our most famous artists. Many are just outright fun, but others embrace more topical themes. The troubled times of British Prime Minister Macmillan inspired Ian McCall. Hey, Max, there's a bomb planted in the cupboard behind you. Careful, she's a beauty. On censorship, Lady Chatterley is of course a natural target. As a lasting, if not extremely flattering memento, Sir Robert is presented with Tony Raffy's caricature of you-know-who. A case of wish me good luck as you wave me goodbye for modern-day adventurer Douglas Oliphant, about to set sail alone on a 9,000-mile voyage across the Pacific in his open boat, Bird of Juno. The journey is planned in the wake of Captain Bligh, after the Bounty mutiny has cast him adrift in 1789, an epic of seamanship still admired even today. Bligh's feat was accomplished with only a sextant, but Oliphant carries a compass. Less determined sailors have become landlubbers for farewell kisses like these, but not our hero, so it's off into the wide blue horizon. However, 4 days later and 150 miles off the Queensland coast, Oliphant was hauled delirious aboard a passing freighter, the victim of 2 fierce storms and raging seas. Anyone for solo sailing? Goodbye now.
More than usually crowded, the swimming pool of the Chevron Surface Paradise, and with good reason. It's the setting for the Miss International Air Hostess Contest of 1965, with 18 attractive entrants from all over the world. Who wouldn't be a judge? The girls gain points for appearance in uniform, knowledge of airline duties, grooming, personality, initiative, a sense of humor, and current affairs. And that's quite a to-do. This is Miss Duala Bell of Air Afrique. At night, Tonight's the grand ball, and everyone waits to hear who wins the fashion wardrobe, makeup, and imported perfumes that go with the trophy, including Tourist Minister Herbert with Mrs. Herbert.
Where my people have toiled since time begun, I may sail on many a sea, her shores will always be home to me. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, your forest waters, your shining sun. When morning breaks the heaven on high, I lift my heavy load to the sky. Sun comes down with a burning glow, mingles my sweat with the earth below. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, all my days I will sing in praise of your forest waters, your shining sun. I see women on bended knee, cutting cane for their family. I see men at the waterside, casting nets at the surging tide. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, all my days I will sing in praise of your forest waters, your shining sun. At the time I never miss the gay-colored skirts as they turn and twist. Let me always hear soft guitars and the maiden's voice beneath the thousand stars. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, all my days I will sing in praise of your forest waters, your shining sun.
The island of Santa Marta is not very much different from many of the other smaller islands of the Caribbean. Towering mountains, white coral beaches, coconut palm, and hot tropical sun.
But then he'll have nothing to hold the hats up.
Yeah, that's why putting the hats up.
These are goat skins that I see.
Yeah.
I almost got clipped.
Yeah.
She was going to cut them off.
Cut them off.
She come with the scissors and she was going like this. I would have no hair then.
No hair on the top?
No, I'm trying to grow them like this.
So you
Comb them back.
You want me to paint it black so it wouldn't get sunburned?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, he might steal that black cap of yours.
You're nearer heaven than me. Look at it.
Yeah.
Line thick there.
Boy, just like wire.
Yeah, just like wire.
Yeah.
So I'm nearer hell than you, so you got much stuff on.
Yeah.
You're just like me, you're nearer hell too.
I'll never lose that.
One time I was cutting one of the kids' hair,
my father, oh, he's more bold than what you are. Born.
Impossible.
Yes. Oh, he was really bold. He said to that boy, let me cut his hair like his. He said, the Lord is the best barber. He said, when the Lord cut your hair, will you grow again?
Never thought of that.
Oh, he's more bold than you. Really, right down low.
Give me a little more time.
Yeah, he said the Lord cut.
The crew's working on it. Don't worry it off your
Yeah.
We almost haven't talked into popping the spinnaker tomorrow for the run in front of the village.
Vernon said that he came around this evening. You talked to him on the walkie-talkie?
Yeah.
They're out here now, or were?
Well, they were out there when Cap and I were talking.
Well, I was having my bath. He was way down on this point. So I like.
We asked them to be out in front of the village tomorrow if the weather's okay. So that if anyone would like to go out and visit the ship, stay on or see her or whatever. So we'll be talking again tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
A lot of them are real busy getting things packed, I guess, for this ship that's coming
About
Saturday.
Oh, plenty of time for that. As long as you don't have to make your cases.
Oh. You've got those all made, you mean?
Not everything.
Yeah.
Make the cases?
Yeah, the cake fruit for New Zealand.
So
no one used to it's all the pumpkins, yams, like New Zealand. Friends in New Zealand.
What does the Shaw Sable line? I see many calendars and little
that's
shirts and bags.
That's the line of the ship that you saw yesterday. The one coming up from
ceramic and the Gothic?
Gothic, yeah. That's the
aren't those the two that have been stopping here?
Yes.
Are those the two that are being
Two
pulled
out
off?
of 4.
And you're losing 2 of them, aren't you?
Already lose 2.
You've already lost 2.
Same ship, same company.
Oh.
They are passenger and cargo ships, or those together. They carry about 8 times.
8 and 5.
Well, I may be wrong, but I have an idea why they taking passenger ships or something like that. See, now that they have 2 like that one. It carries over 1,000 passengers. But all those passengers seem to be wanting to go around Tahiti, you see. And just these 2 passing this island, they very seldom for these passengers. It seems if every passenger Tahiti is their interest. And probably they thought it would be their trouble to keep these ships running as passenger ships. They reckon they make more money on cargo than passengers.
But when they're running cargo, they could stop here, couldn't they?
No, I don't think so. Those 2 others never stopped after they renovated them into cargo ships. They're not allowed to. Captain American said.
Well, I didn't realize that. You mean they stopped because of the passengers they had on? But the passengers never came on the island, did they?
No, they never come ashore.
But they just stopped for the passengers to have a look at the island from out there.
And for trading.
These 2, they have like that one on the calendar. They have 2 the same, Northern Star and Southern Cross.
No.
Well, they from New
My
Zealand,
neck.
they shall go to Tahiti, through Panama.
So I didn't quite understand. Now I'm beginning to get the picture of why.
I think that's it because all passengers go to Tahiti, all the passenger ships go there. I saw on the clipping they are not turning these in what they mean they're not renovating the into cargo ship. They leave them just as they are. They won't break any part of the extra, like those two others.
That map of the United States has lines drawn on it. Do those signify the...
These?
Yes.
That's the route Mrs. Young took when she was up there. All through this way.
11 months.
11 months. Wow.
I'm so poor when I went up I would have to go up there and down there. These two. Portland, Oregon and Portland.
Looks like she saw just about all of the United States and part of Canada.
Yeah, they shipped to Miami and then went by Greyhound. And they got up into the New England states, went in the Middle West, went up into the New England states, and then back to Chicago here and down to Canada, and down the West Coast, Las Vegas, and Mexico City. They flew from Mexico City to Panama and took a ship to Panama.
Place.
Come through San Francisco?
Yeah.
Oh, and I complained about riding a bus from the coast into Guadalajara in Mexico. Can you imagine riding all of that on a bus?
Well, those probably one of the scenic cruisers. They're really nice buses. Our daughter took a trip with my mother-in-law back to the East Coast and back on one, and they were gone I think a month or a month and a half. They really enjoyed it. Every night we stop and stay in the hotels. It's arranged so that you just get another bus the next day. They stop in the cities that are pretty good sized, and you can stay 2 or 3 days if you want in the larger cities, and get a bus, the next one coming through. There's so many going.
They're open.
Yes, they're open.
You're not
Open
sitting
and
down there.
right.
Well, that's a different. That's completely different from what I thought. There was, the bus, and that's your bus, and you sleep, eat, you stop and eat, and sleep on the bus. That's pretty uncomfortable.
Those two gals, remember Lynn's friend Jill from Vancouver?
Do you remember Lynn's friend Jill? I remember Lynn's friend Jill.
But when she left, she was taking a bus up to, and when she left, she hadn't even decided which way she was going to go. Whether she would go up the coast through Los Angeles or go across the state somewhere. It's so the way they got that now.
You know what we put our language, really? And good Asian words. We just learn English. And now we pronounce it the same. Replace the word.
And what did it mean?
See what I mean? They don't speak English down at that house.
Say it again. Yes. What do you do?
How do you do it?
How do you do?
What were you doing?
And they'll say it slowly. They'll say,
What do you do?
What way?
What way forward?
What way is what?
What way you do it?
Oh, what way you do it?
Do it is do it. You got it?
Part, yeah.
Do it. Do it. You just listen pronunciation.
No,
Now, we did say is when we use that word is, we say s. Throw away the I. Use the s.
and instead of this is DS.
Yes, yeah. DS.
DS plan.
One, yeah, DS one, DS banana.
Instead of these are bananas. These are bananas. DS plan.
It's 3 words, 2 words short.
Right.
Well, in Norfolk Island, they talk more in Pitcairn than that.
mean, if you're only long enough, you'll hear that we pronounce a V W.
You pronounce the B as W.
That's that. If you use W in place for V.
Yeah, well, that's the German, isn't it?
What the hell are you doing there?
In Norfolk Island, they are, if you want to go to Norfolk Island, and they're going to ask you, what are we yawling?
What are we yawling?
What are we yawling? Or how are people on Pitcairn? How are people on Pitcairn?
How are our people on Pitcairn?
How are our people on Pitcairn? They're going to, what are we our people on Pitcairn? What are we our people on Pitcairn?
See, the people of Norfolk Island, who are the old Norfolk Islanders, they are from Pitcairn, taken to Norfolk Island, same as us. Or intermarried now, you know.
A man came from the Christchurch. He come up, him and his wife, for a little while, and he had one of these small transistors, a tape recorder, and he had one with the tape on when this when man walked by, he just keep on that tape, and he started talking about it, and that Christmas tree, and boy he can laugh, and he said, Andy, when I coming through all Wally, my hair on my head, stand up for free. Now
See what I mean? When he came into the valley, his hair stood on his
head for free. Too much him on a goose up in all Wally.
Too much what?
Goose.
But we just say ghost.
Goose.
Ghost.
Girls?
Ghost. Ghost.
Goats?
No.
Girls?
Ghost.
I guess ghosts.
Oh, we didn't say ghost. We say ghost. Ghost, yeah.
So he started to say, he said that, well, we going for fish in the morning. All I knew on man, well, far too far.
Well, language, that's what you're living with, huh?
It's not the usual.
That's really not. No, that's really not.
English.
That's the way Norfolk Islanders
Who's
speak.
English?
Have you got a dictionary?
That word is four.
Huh?
Is four. But see, we didn't say four, we say first.
You see, on the island, when we go for...
I think you're right and we're wrong.
We go for fishing. Well, Kern and I, we used to go for fish together in the boat.
Instead of we say no, we just say no. Not.
Not no for yacht.
And sometimes when we go fishing, we find hard to catch the fish. The Kern and I, we used to go together in one boat. And we use our custom, if we find it hard to get in a fish, we say, oh man, busting our coast.
What does that mean?
Oh man.
Busting our pants. Burst of a pants. Burst of a pants. See, oh man, busting our coast.
We have a similar expression.
Oh, I know American people use some of the words that we use. You say God. You use that. God and when.
Long time ago, in the way back in
Does anybody ever write this language that we speak?
No, but it can.
Nobody can.
Nobody can write it.
Way back in the olden days when my grandfather and his grandfather and that Fred's father, they all used to go fishing on the rock. Then a lot of fish used to be around. I take no time to get a meal. And they used to go down and use the spear to spear the fish. And his grandfather, he can dive like a fish. All the time they spear fish, they're just to make him as a fool, you know. They used to tell him to dive down and get the fish. So he used to wait, dive down the bottom, take the fish and come up. And one time he was down there on the rock fishing for fish, and he liked ship, just like his father, Kern's father. ship of mad. And he was down there fishing for fish one day, and he saw the boat going off by a ship. And he had no chance whatsoever to get home, to catch the boat. So he just stay there and fish, take his time, and when the boat is going down, get closer to him, he just go in the water and swim out and he catch the boat. Well, when they saw him, they just stopped and pick him up, and he had nothing at all to go on board that ship. So when they pull him in the boat, they find there's so many seaweed on his chest that whistling daughter is one of the fish we call, is caught in the seaweed on his chest. So he take that fish, went on board that ship. When the other men have fruit and so on here, then they used to he was the first to get the cook to get his lard to cook enough to fry. So he get the cook first and he exchanged that fish for a keg of fat.
So you want to be careful when you're going to sea, but look in your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yes, someone getting your eyebrows.
I'm very sensitive about that.
Oh, these are hard, shut up.
See, Vernon said mad. We don't say mad. We say mod.
Mod.
Mod is for mad.
And I got real excited when you said that I was mod.
Mod.
Yeah. That means something else in the States.
What's mad?
No, mod means modern. Real modern. Real hip, you know, the latest.
No, it just means carnaby.
Carnaby.
Back, it's going back way back to the bell. The big whale.
Now how do you get mod out of carnaby?
Well, mod means carnaby.
Why?
Why?
Didn't mod start naming them? And it was modern there at the time that it started, wasn't it?
How do you want more, Kitty? Thank you more.
Yeah.
Meg, you want more?
No, Tuesday I asked him how old he was. And he told me, and I thought, he just doesn't want to talk about it. He's not telling me how old he really is. So I asked him later, I asked Vernon, I said, how old is that guy anyway?
Well, he doesn't know.
Well, he told me 17, you told me, and I told 29.
49.
29.
Soon be old enough to
I
scratch
thought
my
you were
grave.
civil
Another
to me.
62.
I didn't believe you.
Oh, that's the way people in New Zealand, I remember my told me, said he was lying when I told him, like, it's true.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
You have more?
Huh?
Yes, plenty more.
I do plenty of water, you do plenty of water. That's my 3 cups. Yes.
What about mocking a boat?
Making.
No, I asked Linda. She was carving on a piece of wood. What are you doing?
Mucking about.
Mocking about.
Yeah, mocking.
I said, oh, you're making a boat. And she said, no, I'm mocking a boat. Mocking about.
Mocking about.
Nothing about.
Mocking about. Is that?
Mocking is English. Huh? M-U-C-K-I-N-G. Mocking around?
I'm just,
Yeah, just playing around or
Fooling around on some.
But she kept on saying
Oh, I'm see, it's the way we pronounce the words why you find it so difficult.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
English language, when you pronounce the word O-I-L, that's oil. We say idle. Idle instead of oil. We didn't pronounce the O.
Why bother?
See?
Question.
That's why I say it's just lazy English.
No, thank you. See, I'm sitting here making a
No, there's no. I would
Don't
use
count.
any Tahitian words in it. No Tahitian words.
Doesn't sound like it.
I thought there would be.
I thought there would be too. Yeah. Our first mate on board speaks Tahitian pretty good. He spent some time
In Tahiti.
Yes, and here I told him, I said, you'll be happy at Pitcairn because they speak some Tahitian there. And part of their language.
But they know quite a bit of Tahitian, though.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I know. Oh, Parkins pretended he could talk good, but I think
Some of the
sometimes
old
he.
people, they do.
I think he
There
would
are about 5 people here that can speak.
Oh, if Parkins can speak.
Or can
But
we
he's
do
too-
Vernon and Lillian and
No.
put me in a lot.
Well, Well, I don't know. I really think Parkins only used to talk it because none of us knew anything about it. He could just.
That's what we call a snow job.
No.
Yeah, I don't know whether he actually knows.
Oh yes, Parkins really using me very well.
He could speak some Tahitian. I know some of the words, but I don't know make a sentence.
When you go to Tahiti and you see the girls down there on the fair come down with those big red pops growing in their ear.
Oh yeah?
And he's trying to fancy panty. Flower. Oh, string of reeds. You go to ask Wahine Api Mai Tai.
You're not listening. Wahine Mai Tai?
You ask the Wahine Api Mai Tai. And you say Wahine that means girls. Mai Tai, that means good. And you say Mai Tai.
Mai Tai?
Mai Tai.
Yes, good.
And if it's no good, you say Aita Mai Tai. That's no good.
I know some of the words.
And if anyone asks,
how do you know these things?
Anyone asks you to go with them for tea, and they ask you if you're going to have a piece of pork, that's pig.
Yeah.
That's pork, not pig.
And according to Parkinson, it might be dog.
Dog. Yeah, that's dog. Yeah.
I heard some of the old people said, well, women on this island talking to a Tahitian woman. She doesn't know how to speak. You know what she said to that Tahitian woman to do? Go to the toilet. And him trying to talk Tahitian. She said that to the toilet.
She didn't know what she was saying.
No, she doesn't know.
Well, that can happen easily.
If you're passing anyone there and they're having their meal, and they ask you to come eat, and then they are going to ask you, Halemai Tama. Halemai Tama.
Halemai is come.
Yeah,
Halemai is come, Tama is eat.
H-A-E-R-E.
And this Halemai, that's come. Amu is eat.
And me,
Me is banana.
Banana.
Me is plant.
Me is plant.
Me is plant.
You'd be glad to know they have China bananas here.
Oh, what?
I heard that already.
I'm not sure whether I can't make anything.
They've got a number of varieties here. They have the Guam banana, the China banana, and what are some of the others?
We have plantain banana, latest finger, China banana, mountain banana.
What a mountain is a high because.
And the more latest finger from Sydney.
Have you tried them, dry, preserving other ones?
I bought quite a few from Christie today. Yes.
It kind of goes a long way.
Yes, it sure tastes good. It's like candy.
Sometimes they get sugar on them.
Wrapped up like a big tamale in the wrapper, all dry.
Yeah, the longer you keep them, the better
Can
you
get sugar on
get sugar.
You add sugar to it?
Oh, no.
It kind of turns.
Oh, it turns sugar.
Sugar after a while.
It does turn. That's what he told me that was it.
Yeah.
And I think he said there might be as many as 30 or 40 bananas in one package. They dry so small.
Yeah.
They slice them lengthwise and dry them in the sun. And is that all they do to them?
Yes. But this time of the year, the sun is not much heat in the sun. There's not good for drying banana.
Does it take a long time?
Well, yeah. But you want a nice warm sun.
And I guess you have to keep churning them?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Dry bananas.
Finish it off in the oven.
Oh, you finish it?
I need a KP. I need a...
Is your name John?
Your name John?
This is another Warren.
Oh, Warren.
Yeah.
Don't say banana, say plant.
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 I didn't mean banana. You thought I said banana.
I only say bananas to English people.
Yes, plátanos in
Plátanos.
Spanish. Must be some connection there.
Well, they got tired and I just cut it short. Lazy Spanish it is. Plant. In Spanish it's plantanos.
Maggie want more tea. Anybody want more tea?
Good thing.
But more you want that.
Or if you and me going to talk a sentence and you going to send it out in English and I send it out in my language, I make it that much shorter than yours. And you will be talking when I finish mine.
Yeah. You gotta see the letters we write. Yeah, they go on and on and on.
Wouldn't that be the most interesting thing is to put out a conning in pidgin English?
But is it a written language too?
Of a language?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I asked him. He
No,
says, we can write it.
I don't think anybody. Now I saw a little slip of paper on Chris's place one night. Charlie's been there trying to write something about it. He could understand it too. Yeah, he could talk it too. Charlie Jones. And he has other language in English.
That's why I said it was a good feeling to come down and sit down at the dinner table and speak English. Regular old ordinary.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
On Easter Island, they have a dialect all their own too, and the Catholic priest that has been there for 32 years is about finished with the dictionary. He's been writing for years, and he's about ready to publish it, giving the rules of grammar and the translation of the words and phrases in their language. They call it Pascuense. East of the Pascua, the language is called Pascuense. And is it a combination? It's a combination of several languages in here. The Tahitians, right?
Yeah, it's a mixture. Yet some of the words aren't even close.
But it's slowly dying out, and Father Sebastian was afraid that it would die out and never be recorded. There'd be no record of it. Someone should do that with your language too. Take it on as a job, an avocation.
Well, you know, some of the school teachers they try to banish our language and only use English, but they'll never do that.
What do they do in school here? What do they?
Or they teach.
They teach regular English, but will they get mad at you when you speak your own language?
Oh, I don't
Well,
think
Mr.
they
Reed,
come up.
there's someone up in front telling me something. He didn't talk to Pitcairn.
And he understands it okay too.
Well, some of it he knows.
No, some of our boys and girls married to New Zealand men and girls down there, they could speak our language better than we can. I know a Pitcairn boy down there, he married a New Zealand girl. She never speaks English to her. Yeah, don't. Oh, his wife, she could talk Pitcairn language better than I could. Oh, yeah.
It's fascinating.
Wow.
Well, evidently, Pascuense was not a written language, so Father Sebastian has had to come up with the way he thinks the words should be spelled to sound the way they do.
And with his dialect,
Yes.
I'm wondering how it's going to come out.
And he speaks French and German and Spanish and
But all
English.
of them broken.
Yes, and Pascuense and Tahitian. And I guess they all sound a little bit alike.
His Spanish with a German accent is just too much.
Is he a German?
Yeah, originally. He left Germany in 1925 and it has never been back, but he still has his accent. Very strong. And I listen to you pronouncing V's as a W, which is the German, and wonder where that came in. I mean, how did that get into your language?
Well, it just might be lazy, like I said. Just when you pronounce the V.
You don't pronounce the V or you don't pronounce W?
You don't pronounce the V.
Well, you pronounce the V as a W, right? You don't do like Wahine?
Instead of very.
No, I think that's right. I think we pronounce the W as a V.
How do you
say
say
wear? We say instead of we say wear it, we say wear it.
Pronounce the V like a W.
Yeah, that's how.
That sounds harder. Like how do you water?
Water.
Water with the W.
Yes, water.
Volcano.
It's probably only some words. We say da for that.
Da.
Da. That.
For the. More like da.
This.
They.
For this.
Da.
Ha. We use the word ha and da for that. And if I want to be that pie, I say, give me. Give me one eye. Now listen to that. Give me one eye pie. Now now see, they're all English words, but gee,
One
how
piece
we
of
play
pie
it,
that's
yeah.
pie, huh?
And you'd say in your language, in English, give me a piece of pie. 6 words. Go ahead. Give me one pie. 3, you see? Give me one pie.
Give me one pie.
Give me one pie. That's 3.
But
English
how-
should be 3 words longer.
But if there's a big pie, if this was a big pie, and you just cut up into little pieces, you say, give me one pie.
piece.
Then you
Pizza.
have to say pizza. So
Pizza
pie.
pie.
And I have to give you pizza pie.
Give me one piece of pie. See, that's 2 words shorter still.
That's-
One piece.
If I can stretch it.
See, we say piece. We say piece, but we call it pizza.
Pizza. A pizza.
Piece of. We didn't say off, we say pizza. So like India.
Yeah, right.
It's 2 words short.
Thing called pizza pie.
Oh, it's a quick fast speaking language. You can walk the rack without.
Among the Islander.
Gee, when we were coming in that long boat and things got kind of exciting there for a few minutes and the fellows started talking to each other rapidly. I thought I'm in a foreign land. You know, these men have all of a sudden they started talking another language. Well, I didn't understand a thing.
I suppose when all that
Too
see
fast.
what's going to happen, you all can start to speak in different languages.
Wallace, talking too fast, you never catch.
I guess that was it. You ever take the ladies out in the longboats when you go to the big boats?
Oh yes, they used to go to.
Not in the surf.
Not in a surf like that. Nothing like that.
I was, well, that happened in the night time. I've seen one of our boats coming ashore in that harbor, the big new port, that boat, the Rangaroa. Out in the middle of the harbor, that we turned that boat right over in the night time.
You don't have any light out there, do you?
No.
How can you see the waves to know which ones to come in?
You just have to do the best you can, John.
You have to just chance.
Chance. Oh, that harbor could be dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It really is.
Can't dangerous in the daylight like sun.
Well, it's all right when the surf is good. But you know whether like surf like I wouldn't like to run the risk.
In the daytime, like when it like Saturday, if you didn't come the right time, and you had it.
I can see why they're very anxious to get back to the harbor before nightfall. When we asked them if they would like to stay aboard, we'll just turn the revs up and get them going.
And did you see why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I would never gone out if I knew we'd be dark before coming. I would go to even meet you yesterday if I know we'll be dark.
I don't blame you.
Well,
Oh, it's
it's
really
not
dangerous.
worth it.
You can't
Yeah.
see. If you were out there in darkness, you may have to stay out all night.
It's safe to stay there.
Oh yes, it would be.
I have a little fun out there.
It may be all right if there's a moon shining. It may.
so you can see.
Back to Joe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun.
This is 9 o'clock at the Pitcairn Schoolhouse.
My name, I call myself, a long way to run. So, I need a fully trained, I'm looking for the sun. See, I drink the Janet Brand, that will bring us back to the
I haven't sung that one for a long time, have you? How do we sound?
Okay, I'm ready here.
Slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Joe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name, I call myself, far, a long way to run. So, I need a fully trained, I know to follow sun. Me, I think we can agree, that will bring us back to the a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name, I call myself, a long way to run. So, I need a fully trained, I know to follow sun. See, I think we can agree, that will bring us back to
Yes, we haven't done that for some time, I'm afraid. Let's try this one. We'll build 1, 2. We'll
build a bungalow, big enough for two, big enough for two, my honey, big enough for two. And when we marry, happy we'll be under a mango, under this mango tree. You'll be M-I-N-E, M-I-N-E-T-H-I-N-E, and I'll L-O-V-E, love you all the T-I-M-E time. You wanna B-E-S-T, best of all the R-E-S-T rest, and I'll L-O-V-E, love you all the T-I-M-E time.
More?
We've got all kinds of tape. We have plenty of tape.
You have plenty of time. What else do we know? She'll be coming
Round the mountain when she comes, toot toot. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes, toot toot. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes, toot toot. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes, whoa back, toot toot. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes, whoa back, toot toot. She'll be riding 6 white horses, riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses.
play you some recorded, play you some music on recorders if you like.
That would be really
We're only learning them, you see, so they're pretty simple.
anything on a recorder isn't simple.
Well, they're only simple tuning, that's what I meant. Warm them up first by holding them in your hand. Some of them just got their recorders this morning because they came off the ship that you
From the
saw
ship.
the other day. You there, David? Brand spanking new. All instruments at rest, please. Okay. Okay, I'll do this. Cat, please. Well done, Cat. All right, get ready to play. 5-5, Cat.
1, 2, 3, go.
Next one, please.
1, 2, 3, go. One, two, three, go.
Thank you. Instruments at rest. Now that's all they've learned because we've only had the instruments a short time. Some just arrived yesterday, see? Whoever said that's why my cat's always running away from the house. I don't think that's right. But you get
You're gonna get a big cat running.
Oh, well, sure they have to.
Now the first thing that you know fish is your tail. You just up your tail just down like this. You all been seeing how you double boat, don't you? Well, that's how you start up on a fish. When you double boat, you start your tail. Just like this. On one side, and on the other side. That. Now the next part comes your head. Now I say the other day, you boys, when you dub your fish, you dub all your tail away, and you didn't get any tail. Now always remember, your head is the biggest part. So don't be afraid to cut on your tail. Always leave your tail at least 3 inches. 3 inches wide. Then you come on your head. Just like that. Just slow on your head. You come on the knees. Take it up. A free fraction.
reason is, boys, see, when you saw your fish, the fins underneath is flat, and therefore you've got to leave a space to cut that shape of your fin underneath. So there you just take it, just half of your fish body, belly, and down to the tail. So, everyone see that? Okay? Then you take a little bit from the head. Now, the next part is marking it. But before we do that, boys, every boy with your wood and your axe, and then you start cutting. Everyone got the interest this one. That's easy. Now, all right, pick your wood. Well, now, you got to start there and cut your company. All right.
This is radiation monitoring station. Barn test. And it's not friendly. No, you're not borrow the people bit.
And when you use this equipment, do you think outdoors?
Yeah. Well, most of the time it's just left here. Only when you get the if you find any activity or when the one's being let off, you see, I allow the time, the normal wind of tape to get it here and all that sort of thing, you see. Then I can go out, check the water, go around and around the village, check around, But of course, being so small, actual fact, if you do all your checking here, you'd be still what you get here, sort of thing, you're going to get up there anyway, more or less, within reason anyway. But if it came to a lot of radiation, then you'd have to go around with your instruments to find out where your safest place was with your other instruments. The normal instrument you use a survey, a monitoring set, a normal Geiger. The other one is a survey thing, which you can go around and survey the area to find out the safest place for them to go. You put them in undercover and all that sort of thing. Get them to wash and make sure the food's been washed and all that sort of stuff. The stuff that's where you eat the skin and stuff like that, you make sure they wash the food, wash the children and all that sort of thing.
So you're not here just on a kind of a scientific expedition. You're actually here to protect the safety of your people.
Right.
In case radiation was brought here by the winds, you would be on hand to measure and make decisions and do something about it.
That's right.
So you're kind of a health officer too, then. In a way.
That's
I mean, you know what to do, food-wise and water-wise, and.
Oh, we isolate water supplies and that, disconnect the dam pipes and all that sort of thing from the well, try and cover over the wells and stuff like that, protect the water. And then, of course, if you don't check them before they drank it and all that sort of thing.
I'm getting a clearer picture of your responsibilities.
Oh, it's not. Well, so far, we've had none at all.
No, but if it happened, you would be here and would know what to do. And
that's right.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Yeah, because a friend, you can't guarantee that they're not going to get something.
Right.
Really. I mean, they try and let them off like everyone else, so that, it clears any habitation, island, and they've got a sector marked off on the map or thing, which the format go within that arc, you see. But I mean, the wind change is so easy and all that sort of thing. You've got it over here.
I would like to take a look at that little that chart of yours and get an idea of where we shouldn't be.
Sure, they've got it here or down below.
This young lady is the teacher's assistant. She's been trained in New Zealand. Maybe you knew this. She was sent 2 years to New Zealand to secondary school, and now she's his assistant.
Bueno, good.